Are you considering homeschooling and you're interested in exploring how you might be able to involve a charter school? Are your kids enrolled in a charter school and you're wondering if that means you still are homeschooling? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about how homeschooling and charter schools are related. My name's Tori Ann Perky, and I have 4 children. I've been homeschooling for 15 years, and over the course of those years, we have taken advantage of a series of homeschool charter school options. Today, I just want to go through how homeschooling and charter schools can work together. Now, first, let's get clear about something. The definition of a charter school actually varies from state to state. So be sure to check how charter schools work in your state as it relates to homeschooling. But basically what you need to know is that a charter school is a school that uses tax dollars to help facilitate the education for a child, but it does it with specific directives and specific focuses that might be a little different than your traditional public school. And here are some general guidelines about charter schools and how they relate to homeschool. Now, first of all, most states actually provide some kind of online school that they call a charter school that is specifically geared to kids who want to homeschool. Now, some work better than others, and some homeschoolers have more success with this model than others. In order to really get a feel for whether or not the state's charter school online is going to be a good fit for you, I recommend that you do a little bit of Google research. Ask around on social media as well, and you can find out if you think that would be a good fit for your family. Again, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on you and your kids and your situation. Now, the second thing is that many states have some kind of program where there is the possibility of getting reimbursed for some or all of your school expenses if you're connected to some kind of charter school, which can help alleviate the cost of homeschooling. Can you homeschool for little or nothing? Yes, but it is kind of tricky. And many homeschoolers find that it is really a welcome addition to their homeschool to get some help with some of those homeschool expenses. So that's one of the benefits of looking for one of these charter school arrangements, is that you can get a little help with the financial side and the cost of homeschooling. Now, if you enroll in a charter school, you may be considered a public school student, even if you are doing the bulk of the education at home in your living room or your kitchen. So if that's the case, then you may have to comply with the state laws, which may include state testing or other kinds of review. And again, you won't know until you do a little bit of research. It really does depend, and it varies on the laws in your state. Now, the fourth thing I just want to point out is that while some homeschoolers are pretty against being involved in charter schools, others really, really welcome it because the charter school provides some direction, it provides some accountability, and it can provide additional support resources, including counseling and other testing, if your child has special needs, and providing services there. The charter school is going to be designed to be able to help provide some of those services, and many parents actually really welcome that kind of support and help because they wouldn't know where to turn for those resources otherwise. So if you're looking for a little bit more guidance and support as you're doing this homeschooling, a charter school might be a really great fit for you. Now, another thing to be aware of is that some charter schools have now started to cater to the homeschool model, where they'll provide 1 day or 2 days a week where your child actually goes to some kind of building and does kind of a quasi-school model where they're going to classes where there are teachers who provide the education. And then the other days, your kids are home and you are facilitating the education, whether you're helping them with the homework that they're getting out of the charter school or whether you're supplementing with other things on your own. And a lot of parents like this hybrid model. They get a couple days where the kids go to school, the other days where they get to be more involved and have what happens at home. And so that hybrid model is becoming more and more popular and may also be available in your state. Again, it just is a little bit of research, often asking for some ideas online, asking on social media can also be a great way to find out if that's something that's available for you. Now, one question that a lot of people will ask is, if your kids are enrolled in a charter school, are they still homeschoolers? And most homeschool moms and dads would say, yes, they are. Because you, as the one who is running the homeschool, is actually in charge of facilitating the education. Not everybody would agree with that definition, but most homeschoolers will welcome you with a warm embrace, even if you're enrolled in some kind of charter school. So just remember, there are many ways to successfully homeschool. Charter schools are just one of those ways. If you're looking for more information on how to homeschool, how to set up your school, how to get started, then be sure to check out the link below where you're going to get access to a free PDF that goes into a lot of detail on many aspects of getting started homeschooling. My name's Tori Perky, and happy homeschooling to you.